Hello guys, and welcome to another edition of I Need a Bigger Tripod. No, it's Ray James Nice. Obviously you clicked on our channel, you looked at our video. If you read the title, it's no surprise to you, and of course if you watch our channel at all, you'd know it's also no surprise to you that we've got in on Kill Team. It was always going to happen. I don't think anyone thought otherwise. Today we're doing an unboxing video for the Writhing Shadow, which is the Tyranids Starter Set, and I think it comes in at around £30 recommended retail. More or less, depending on where you get it from. I know a lot of the online stores have it at a discount, but from Games Workshop, I think it's £30 exactly. So let's have a quick look at it. Big box as always. Inside box, it comes with, in fact, look. This box contains 8-page booklet, 6 core tactic cards, 7 exclusive tactics cards, 2 mission cards, 1 Tyranids Kill Team token set, and 8 Tyranid Gene Stealer data cards. It also comes with some scenery and some models. 8 Tyranid Gene Stealers, 2 Munitorum armoured containers, 6 Promethean barrels, and 8 supply crates. So, as my man Philly D would say, let's just jump right into it. Let's have a look what's inside here. So, as always, shrink wrapped for everyone's pleasure. When we do unboxing videos, we unbox it for the first time. There's no trial runs with us. That way you can see when we mess up firsthand. So, there you go. I have removed the shrink wrap. Don't all cheer at once. I am opening the box. Like I said, I've left my good tripod in York. No, I've left it when I went away. So, that's bad times. So, we're using the small tripod, but it's all okay. So, to start with, we've got the scenery, and we've gone with this coloured plastic that they've been using a lot recently. I don't know, maybe they got some free dyes or something, but Games Workshop seem crazily colouring plastics. They always went with the grey. It worked well for 20 plus years or whatever it is. But now apparently we need coloured plastics. However, it does mean that when you're doing videos, you don't have to paint your terrain or anything as quickly. So, these are the same ones that you get from that set that I did. So, we won't spend too much time looking at them, but we will do a video on building them up. Get all the cards and such here. I'll have a look at those in a second. You get the bases, and it's just your slaughter bases, because here we go, more coloured plastic, of which we've got the Gene Stealers here. Now, these are going to be the models that Alan are using, as things stand. Obviously subject to change, but as things stand, that's who's going to be using these bad boys. It's going to be myself building and painting them up, as always, and we will get some videos of that done. You will notice in the title that this says part 1. Part 2 is going to be building the models and scenery, and then part 3 we're going to get the models themselves painted. Still pondering on what colour scheme and such to go for. Maybe I'll ask you guys. Maybe you guys don't care. Yeah, I'm being thwarted by shrink wrap. Look at that. No expense spared. So let's have a look first at these. So you got a match play mission with a map on the back of how the battlefield should be set up and deployment zones and such, and then you get narrative play mission with the same, and we will look at these obviously when we cover Kill Team in more detail. So let's get this stuff open. Now, in terms of what you actually get for your money, it is really, really good value. I've seen a couple of the other ones. We're going to do an unboxing of the Orc and the Space Wolves one very soon. So keep an eye out on our channel for that. So you get these cards now. The card stock's not particularly good, but I guess you're not handling them all the time like you would a Magic the Gathering deck. Something like that, so it's not so bad. Although the recent dip in card stock on Magic the Gathering, these are probably better quality than Magic these days. Wizards of course needs to sort that out. So let's have a look at these. So these are little cards used much like the ones that came with Necromunda and things like that. So Gene Stealer, it's got Acid Maw, it's got Rending Claws, Flesh Hooks, Rending Claws, etc, etc. So you get little stat cards for them. And we will do that when we're looking at the Kill Teams series on how to play and how to do your lists and things like that. But you get your name, all your stats, your weapon, all its stats, experience marker, flesh wounds, etc, specialisms. So it's really cool, and as I said, we are going to cover that in more detail. You get a little book here which gives you the introduction, gives you a cool little story, I'm assuming. As you saw, I've just opened this, same as, with you guys, so I haven't had a chance to read through it. I really like the colour scheme of this, but I think I'm going to go with something different. Yeah, so you get a nice little booklet. Now, you get the instructions. They're obviously important. They're going to give you the newer style Games Workshop instructions, one would assume. No colour coding on these bad boys. It gives you the stats for Gene Stealers, so you can use them in 40k, I would assume. Yes, because it says about the full codex, so that's really nice. Meaning that, same as if you bought just a box of Gene Stealers, it gives you all those stats in there. Then, of course, the how to build, the scenery, all standard stuff if you collect a Games Workshop kit before you know about them. Now this is what we want to look at. This is one of the things that, as you guys know, can make or break things for me. Now, that's a thick card stock. That is something I find very, very important, because if you're handling these little tokens and things like that a lot, they can start to get damaged, things like that. So it's really, really important that it's a good quality card stock. And whereas Games Workshop haven't been overly good with their card stock on their actual cards, which is making me question the Games Workshop new card game that we will be looking at in the near future, their tokens do always seem to be of a high quality. I thought that with the Shadespire, and obviously I'm seeing it here. Did Necromunda come with these little card cutouts? I can't recall. I suppose it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I'm not going to pop them all out now. So yeah, my first impressions are value for money is definitely there. For £30 you get some decent amount of scenery. You get obviously 8 full models. You get some cards so you can start playing. You get specialist tokens and things like that for the Tyranids. It's definitely worth its value, I would say. And as I said, we're going to be looking at the Orc one. And then after that, we're going to be looking at the Space Wolves one as well. Which I don't think we're going to do up as Space Wolves, because I've got Space Wolves for 40k. I might do them as Salamanders, I think. Yeah, and then eventually we'll get some games on the go on the channel. We may do an unboxing for the 2-player starter. We have been asked about it, actually, and the reason that we haven't is because every channel's been doing an unboxing of 2-player starter one. And though I like our content and I enjoy making it, it's one of those things that there's a lot of people who do it a lot better than us, much more professionally. We're just a couple of nerdy guys, This is filmed in our house, no studios or anything like that. It's just a small camera, external microphone, that type of thing. It's not, the highest quality production, as you may have noticed. So yeah, there's people who are doing it better than us, so we figured it would be better to cover other content. Plus the fact that, as you may have seen, we've been trying to cover a lot of the India games at the moment, or a lot recently. And that's just because there's a lot of games out there that get played, or don't get played, sorry, or aren't even recognised, like Savage Core, Dynamite, 7TV, that are all really, really good games that a lot of people don't even know exist, which is a shame. So, if you're looking to get into Kill Team and you're after Gene Stealers, I would definitely recommend this box. If you are wanting Gene Stealer cults, but you want to have some Gene Stealers in it, it would also be a really good idea. Also, if you want to start a Gene Stealer army, but you want to play at home, so you want to get some scenery and things like that, you could do a lot worse. You get a decent amount of gene stealers and you get a bit of scenery in there. I don't know, you could probably sell off the tokens or keep them because no doubt, most like me, eventually Kill Team will come calling. Because that's the thing with Games Workshop products, and you'll have noticed it if you've been in the hobby a long time. You may buy something for something, like you might buy, I don't know, a box of Eldar Rangers or something because you wanted to do Shadow War Armageddon. Then suddenly they sit on your shelf painted for a while and you look at them and you're like, I'll get some Striking Scorpions to go with them, and then suddenly you have an Eldar army. That's pretty much the case with Games Workshop. They've got a cunning way of doing that, and I don't know how they drag you in, but they always do. So, yeah, that's it. In terms of the set, it's £30 retail. I know a place like Firestorm Games, Goblin Games, or Goblin Gaming, Element Games, and Wayland all have it cheaper. You'd have to check them out and see how it works with postage and packaging. But certainly I know at the moment that most Games Workshops have these models and things on their shelves, so you could swing by your local GW and pick them up. If this is your first time watching us, guys, we do always ramble like this. I apologise for that. But check out some of our other videos and then maybe consider giving us a subscribe. We put out a lot of content. We are trying to get that content more frequent. So it'll be interesting, obviously, to see what's coming from us. And yeah, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment in the thing below. I will put a link directly to the Games Workshop shop for this particular product, so you can order it direct if you want to, and that'll be in the description below. But as always, guys, thank you very much for your time today, and pray the dice gods and hope they smile upon you. Bye bye.